Good morning, everyone. Obviously, Arsene Wenger joined by captain Mikel Arteta. We'll start off with the broadcast, and then we'll break off for the newspaper. So, Rich, what do you want?
Hi, Arsene. Jack Wilshere was not training out there. What's the state of his fitness, and will he be involved?
He has been sick, and he will not be involved tomorrow.
Any other team news about?
No, everybody else. The squad is exactly the same that played against Burnley.
You could potentially seal qualification tomorrow night. I'm sure it's something that you want to do as quickly as possible.
If we have an opportunity, maybe, because it depends on the result in the other game. But of course we play at home, and we have an opportunity to win the game, and we want to take this opportunity. We are on a good run, and we want to take advantage of that.
And just finally from me, I'm sure you had respect for Anderlecht before the game over there, but they must have won your affection a little bit more.
Yes, we respect them because they gave us a tough game, and we had a little bit of miraculous win because we needed to go until last minute, but that was as well our quality in this game, and we are warned. We have learned a lot from the first game, and we want, of course, now at the Emirates to win the game again.
Arsene, hello. Is Jack still potentially on course to be fit though for the weekend? When you said
yes.
Sick, it's just you think it's a 24-hour kind of thing.
Yes.
Do you think there's finally a bit of light at the end of the tunnel in terms of injuries? You've got Theo back, and I gather that
yes,
not too far away.
We had a lot of long-term injuries, of course. We had with Giroud, with Theo and Debuchy and Özil. But they are slowly all, and Ospina as well, it's long-term, you know, slowly all getting better. And Theo is the first now to come back. But I believe, yes, we are at the end of a tunnel.
If you do achieve it and results go your way tomorrow, how would you describe the fact that you'll have qualified after just 4 games for the knockout stages yet again?
I would describe that feeling satisfied to have the job done.
And how much might that help you ultimately in your desire to chase down Chelsea if you can be qualified after 4 games in terms of the Premier League?
It's a bit early for us, you know, because we need a strong run to have an opportunity to come back on Chelsea, and that is a long way to go. I believe what is very important for me is that we increase the quality of our performance game by game, and show that we are capable to keep the focus we have at the moment for a longer period. I know football well enough to know that that is difficult, to keep that determined attitude and focus on a long period. And that's what we want to show we can do. I'm sure we can.
Does Alexis Sanchez continue to surprise you, just how much he's offering you game to game?
No, look, I believe we had a difficult start to integrate the team, and it was not easy for him, nor for us to adapt to him and him to adapt to us. And now he has found, he shows how good he is, and I believe what you want from every top player is not only quality, individual quality, but he's as well a fighter, and he shows that in every game. And the header he has scored for me is a fantastic goal, not only because it's quality, but it's desire, determination as well.
Mikel, can I ask you what you make of Alexis Sanchez's form so far this season?
I don't think we're surprised about his actual performance, but as well the way he has adapted to the Premier League. As the boss said, he found it a bit hard in the first few weeks, but now I think he found the platform, the confidence, and physically as well the level he needs to be at, because his game is very demanding as well. And the way he's contributing to the team and the spirit of the group as well is very good.
Chasing a 4th consecutive win tomorrow night in all competitions, how much did that late fight back in sort of Belgium act as a catalyst for this good little run that you're on at the moment?
You need to win games at the end of the game sometimes, but the fact that we're in a good run at the moment, we can only take in a positive way and build from there, because we know that we have to be very consistent. For me, the fact that we keep in clean sheets at the moment as well makes it much easier to win the games, and hopefully we can continue doing that.
When you see Theo Walcott back in training and by all accounts looking pretty bright and lively after so long. How much does that do for the morale of the team generally?
He's a unique player and he's been here a long time, and for us he's a player gives us something very, very different, and Theo's been tremendous in the last few seasons, so we get a player like him back after such a long time. He can only be a bonus for us.
And Arsene, just finally from me, would Theo go to England with your blessing if he was to be selected on Thursday for the squad?
Yes, because he needs competition in his games, and I'm happy if he goes with England, because during that period here is more a rest period because there's nobody here, and for him he's now in a period where he needs everyday hard training.
Mikel, how would you rate and overlook the results and performances so far this season? But I mean, basically for the team and for yourself personally.
I think overall I think we've been quite consistent, but for me the fact that we draw 3 games in a row at home puts it in a difficult perspective, and obviously we had that disappointing result against Dortmund early in the Champions League where we didn't perform at all, in my opinion. And after that I think we've been more consistent, but we lacked and we missed some points in crucial games. That's why at the moment we are a bit far from Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, do you think you're quite close to getting back sort of your best form as a team? Are you coming
I
into
think
that?
we are. I think we've found a balance. I think we need to remind people that we had a lot of players injured, and it was hard to pick the first 11 3 weeks in a row, and that doesn't make it hard for the team. So hopefully we're getting players back now. Everybody is more consistent, everybody's fit, and we're starting to see the best out of the players individually and collectively.
And what about your own performances? I mean,
With me the same.
Bits
It was a start and a stop, and I found it hard like this, like playing 2 or 3 games and having a little injury 2 or 3 weeks, getting back again. So it's frustrating, very frustrating too, because you want to hit the form and maintain it at that level. But hopefully from now on, nothing else is going to happen. Thank you.
Well, just one on Theo. Is it fair to say that he'll come off the bench again? You'll ease him in rather than give him the start?
I haven't decided that today.
In terms of Aaron Ramsey, he's been on the bench last couple of games. As he comes back from this injury he's had, how do you think he is improving?
Look, he's as well running after consistency. Like Mikel said, he's one of the players who is, of course, has been very efficient last season. And since the start of the season, he has not had a consistent run, and he's now coming back. He has been sick as well, and he's as well had not found the level that we are used to from him.
You said earlier it was almost like he was trying too hard to recreate what he did last season. Has he relaxed now? How do you go about following on from what was such an astonishing time?
Look, a midfielder is a player who defends well and attacks well, and keeps his priorities right. He's not a goal scorer, so he has not to be obsessed by that. You just want him to do his job well. The goals are the consequence of the quality of his game, and I don't believe that he has to be obsessed by that.
You just mentioned Wilshere and Ramsey both been sick. Have you got a virus in the camp?
Apparently yes, but they have as well.
The other players?
No, it's we had nobody else sick, but Ramsey last week and Wilshere as well. Yes.
J'ai lu que certains de vos joueurs considéraient le match contre Anderlecht comme étant un déclic qui a permis de...
Some of your players, I think that your match against Anderlecht really helped them to turn things around. What do you think
It's
about
too
that?
early to say that. You know, we have only played 2 games since Anderlecht. But what is important for us, we had 17 clean sheets last year, and since the start of the season until Anderlecht, we could not find that defensive stability. And in the last 2 games, we found that defensive stability, and that is a major importance in the English Premier League.
Okay, finally, Marco.
Mikel, from a player's perspective, what's it like playing with someone like Alexis Sanchez?
Easy and nice, because it makes our job easier when you have a player in his form scoring goals for the team. It's very helpful, but as well the way he looks after the people around him and hard work, he he does every game, it's something that we need to highlight. And obviously he gets more highlights for his goals, assists, and his tricks. But his hard work and his ethic every game, it's very important as well.
Has it surprised you how quickly he settled in?
A little bit. South Americans in England, normally they find it a bit hard. And when you're an attacking player and people are expecting a lot from you, sometimes it's even more difficult. But he's a bull. He wants to go against the wall every time, and he will go again and again. And that's the only secret with Alex. And he wants to get better and better, and that's the way he is.
You'd rather play with him than against him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, guys, thank you much. Thank you, Mikel.
Okay.